Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be another episode of Symbol Rotation series. Our comp today is going to be Galbrena, Mortefi, and Shorekeeper. I hope that I'm not late to the game and let you guys wait for so long. In today's video, I'm going to show you how Galbrena works, prerequisites, the rotation at full speed, 0.5 speed rotation, and lastly, some of Galbrena's advanced combos. That is it for the intro. Let's get to her mechanics. On her forte, you will see two bars there, one red and one purple. Red bar is called After Flame. This bar fills whenever anyone on the team uses a unique echo skill, up to 5 times, including Galbrena. So on any 3 resonator team, we have at least 3 echo skills coming from their queues, and for the other 2, only Cantarella or Chiyan can actually trigger them. In simple words, the more After Flame you have, the more damage Galbrena will deal in her demon form. Move on to the purple bar. We call it Sin Flame. We can fill this bar by any kind of attacks. When the bar is full, you can use the resonance skill button to enter her demon form. Once Galbrena is in this form, all we do is just use all the forte and deal the damage. As mentioned before, if you can trigger up to 5 unique echo skills, her damage in this state will significantly increase. Having said that, even without Cantarella or Chiyan, she still deals a lot of damage. And the very last tech that you may want to know is whenever Galbrena does some certain attacks, she will gain 1 stack of Faded End, up to 4 stacks, and it eventually increases her damage. The indicator can be found under the enemy's HP bar. For Galbrena, obviously we're gonna build her as a main DPS. Ideally, you should have at least 60 to 65% crit rate and 120% energy rechange. For her weapon, I highly recommend pulling for her signature, and my reasons behind that is, first, it's guaranteed, obviously. Secondly, other weapons will just mostly serve as statistics for her. Therefore, if you cannot get her signature, you can use any weapons that you have with a good amount of crit rate or crit damage. For her echo set, make sure that you use the new 3-piece Flame Wing Shadow and 2-piece Fusion Damage, either one of these two. Your main echo gonna be this 3-cost Chorosaurus, and for her 4-cost, it doesn't have to be Leviathan echo. For example, in my case, I'm using 2-piece Molten Rift. My 4-piece can be Inferno Rider. If you use 2-piece Flamewing Clawbringer, your 4-cost can be Lioness of Glory. Here are the main stats and recommended substats for Galbrena. My Galbrena is only S0. Now let's move on Mortefi. There's not much requirements on him. If you have lots of resources, you can build him as a sub DPS with high crit rate and high crit damage. For his weapons, I highly recommend using Cadenza if you're not really good at quick swapping. Cadenza helps you restore a large amount of Consorto energy, which helps Mortefi to outro quicker. However, if you're good at handling his Consorto energy, you can use Static Mist. It offers crit rate, energy rechange, and also 10% attack for the next character, which will be Galbrena in this rotation. In this video, I'll stick to Cadenza for less quick swapping. For his echo set, you can use Moonlit Clouds or Empyrean Anthem. Moonlits offer a fully buff for Galbrena, but lower damage on Mortefi. On the other hand, for Empyrean Anthem, it also boosts Galbrena, but also focuses more on Mortefi damage. In summary, Moonlit will be good in Tower of Adversity, where you want to fully focus on Galbrena's damage, and Empyrean Anthem will be good in Wuthering Waves only if you invest into Mortefi's damage. Lastly, Shorekeeper, aim for 230% energy rechange. For her weapons, if you have her signature, use it. If you don't, it's fine, use variation instead. For her echo set, use 5 pieces of Rejuvenating Glow, Fallacy of No Return as your main 4-cost. Here are the main stats and the recommended substats. If you have her signature weapon, consider changing one of your 3 costs to Spectral Damage. Finally, now let's get to the rotations, shall we?
Behave now.
You're no match. Burn!
Astral modulation.
Fury boils. Burn to ashes. Let's
You
do
can't
this
escape
another
me.
way.
Run by my trigger. Enter Hell's Gate.
Scorched to
Ordain. Diminish.
Inferno!
In war with time.
Fury boils. Feel my wrath. Let's
Speak
do
of the
this
devil.
another way.
The hunt.
And that is it for the rotation. If you enjoyed this video so far, please leave a like and subscribe. Now let's get to the 0.5 rotation. On Galbrena, Resonance skill or not, Echo, then swap to Mortefi. Basic attack 4 and 5, Resonance skill, swap to Shorekeeper. 3 basic attack, swap back to Mortefi. Basic attack 4 and 5, and then you can do Forte Resonance skill, and then swap back to Shorekeeper. There's one thing I want to say here, with Mortefi on the team, you should always swap him in between to do 2 basic attack in order to build his Consodo energy quicker. On Shorekeeper, do 3 basic attack, followed by a Forte heavy attack with the Resonance skill, Echo and Liberation. Here if your Consodo is not full, feel free to do a few more basic attacks, and then outro when her Forte is full as well. This is just a personal preference. You can use them all before outroing, or just save them like me, outro to Mortefi, and then use it Liberation. This Consodo should be full here, if not, feel free to do a few more basic attack as well. Then Echo and outro to Galbrena. When she doing her intro, hold basic attack so that she can perform heavy attack 2 and 3 right after the intro. Then we press Resonance skill and dodge right at the same time. This dodge will prevent her leaping into the air, but still inflict 1 stack of Faded End. Then we do a full basic attack chain. Her purple bar should be full right after that. Resonance skill to activate the demon form, and use the Liberation to cancel the animation. Now, here's the interesting part. In her demon form, you can do either regular rotation where she deals both heavy attack damage and echo skill damage, or heavy attack focus rotation, or echo skill damage focus rotation. For her regular rotation, you can just spam left click, she will deal heavy attack on her 3rd attack and deal echo skill damage on her last kick. One tip here is that instead of waiting for her kicking animation, you can dodge cancel and start a new basic attack chain. For Echo skill damage focus rotation, I will not cover it in this video, it's super complicated and it may not worth all the headache. Since we are running with Mortefi, let's continue with our heavy attack damage focused rotation. Basic attack 1, 2 and 3. Right when you see her wings, you can do a heavy attack followed by an immediate dodge cancel. This restarts her basic attack chain. We then start from basic attack 1, 2 and 3 again. Heavy attack dodge when you see her wings. Basic attack 1, 2 and 3, heavy attack dodge, again basic attack 1, 2 and 3. And if everything is pulled off correctly, you'll be able to do up to 4 times of basic attack 1, 2 and 3. I have one important note here. Whenever you have a chance, make sure that you use dodge counter. It deals a huge chunk amount of damage. For dodge counter, you will also end up flying. You can either proceed to echo skill kick or heavy attack dodge cancel to do another basic attack 1, 2 and 3. Let's get back to the rotation. Once we're done using all of her Forte, Echo skill, and outro to Shorekeeper. With the Forte that we filled up earlier, Forte heavy attack, Resonance skill, 3 basic attack, swap to Mortefi, 2 basic attack, Resonance skill, Forte Resonance skill, swap back to Shorekeeper, filled up your Forte by 2 basic attack, Echo skill, and Liberation. Again, if your Consodo is not full after Liberation, do a few more basic attack. Outro to Mortefi. One tip here is that when you know that even after Liberation, he does not have enough Consodo to outro, you can do either a few more quick swapping if you would like, or do 1 basic attack here before the Liberation, then 3 more basic attack, Echo and outro to Galbrena. And there you have it, Galbrena, Mortefi and Shorekeeper rotation. I want to repeat a few points to help your rotation run smoothly. First of all, make sure that your Galbrena has at least 120% energy rechange, otherwise her Liberation won't be up when you need it. Secondly, if you're not really good at quick swapping, use Cadenza on Mortefi to help you outro quicker. When you know that you are low on Consodo energy, and even the Liberation cannot fill it up, you can do 1 basic attack before the Liberation and then a few more after. Also try to dodge with Mortefi as well, it helps him to outro quicker too. Regarding Galbrena's demon form combo, my honest opinion is they all deal quite the same amount of damage. Twin Tower of Adversity, you may see little to no difference between the combos, but it can perform differently in Wuthering Waves though. To sum up, you can use whichever combo you like, just make sure you prioritize her dodge counter in her demon form, since it has the highest multiplier among all of her attacks. I also have a video of this comp clearing Wuthering Waves with more than 9,000 points for both halves, so make sure you check it out as well. Alright, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.